Celtic Myths and Legends by T.W. Rolleston. Chapter 2, The Religion of the Celts. Origins of the Megalithic people. Let me see some illustrations of megalithic monuments at Camaris, Karnak, Arthur G. Bell. Okay. The language originally spoken by this people can only be conjectured by traces of it left in that of their conquerors, the Celts. But a map of the distribution of their monuments irresistibly suggests the idea that their builders were of North African origin, that they were not at first accustomed to traverse the sea for any great distance. They migrated westwards along North Africa, crossed into Europe, where the Mediterranean at Gibraltar narrows to a strait of a few miles in width, and thence spread over the western regions of Europe, including the British Isles, while on the eastward they penetrated by Arabia into Asia. It must, however, be borne in mind that while originally no doubt a distinct race, the megalithic people came in the end to represent not a race, but a culture, the human remains found in these sepulchres, with their wide divergence in the shape of their skull, etc., clearly proves this. There are other relics that testify to the dolmen builders in general as representing a superior and well-developed type, acquainted with agriculture, pasturage, and to some extent with seafaring. The monuments themselves, which are often of imposing size and apply much thought and organized effort in their construction, show unquestionably the existence at this point of a priesthood charged with the care of funeral rites and capable of controlling large bodies of men. Their dead were, as a rule, not burned, but buried whole, the greater monuments marking, no doubt, the sepulchres of important personages, while the common people were buried in tombs of which no traces now exist. Prehistoric Tumulus at Newgrange. R. Welch, Belfast, made the thing. But let me say something about Atlantis. Not some Edgar Cayce story or some other New Age thing you've found, but Atlantis, the trans-North African culture, it kind of became the Dogon and the ancient Egyptians that we know. And some of that culture made its way like that. So that's sort of what we are having, the legacy of Atlantis.